Hi friends, so here we come again to have another great conversation. As I have written in the introduction of my book Blue Crayons that everyone has a story to share and Coffee Table Stories adds that another dimension to storytelling. The person we are going to talk today is an instant charmer and has a very calm and peaceful aura. Friends, we'll not waste more time, and it's an honor to introduce Varun. Varun is the first paraplegic river rafter of India. He has done the quad bike road trip to Himalayas. That was, the first paraplegic. He's a national level para athlete. He's a stock and real estate investor. And one more wonderful aspect about him is that he is a yogi himself as well. Welcome Varun on Coffee Table Stories.
Hello, Rahul. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
Same here. So Varun, in our episodes we talk about एक कॉफी टेबल और दो चेयर जिससे हम बैठ के बातें करते हैं, कॉफी पीते हैं, अच्छी अच्छी डिस्कशंस करते हैं with the guests that we have on the show. बट क्योंकि आप ऋषिकेश में रहते हो और मैं इस डिस्कशन को चार दीवारी के अंदर कन्फाइन नहीं करना चाहूंगा, so I'll imagine that I'm sitting on the banks of the Ganges River. We have a coffee table and I'm having a coffee with you and we are discussing this.
For sure. We'll make that reality soon.
Oh yes, definitely. I'll love to record that episode in person with you. But these COVID times, we have to switch to technology for this for now.
I understand.
All right. So Varun, tell me, what are your passions and what keeps you going?
Okay. See, to start with, I'm very passionate about being happy in life.
Being happy.
Really
being happy.
Yes. My passion, as you say, it's traveling. I like to travel, explore new places, do a little bit of adventure. And I try to read people, to know people, to be aware of what is happening, the people around me, everything, the good part, the suffering, everything. I like to know that. I like to know the what's behind the scenes. If a person is like this, what is his life? What is making this person so happy, or why is he behaving in a certain manner?
Right.
These all are my passions. Yeah.
And I think that's a great virtue, Varun. And I have had the honor of meeting you in one of the event, and I met you and your wife, and let me tell you, you are a wonderful couple, and I felt so good. Your vibes, your energies were so good. Both of you. I thoroughly enjoyed our meeting a couple of years back.
It was really good meeting you as well, Rahul.
Thank you so much, Varun.
Yeah.
And I want to tell our audience that Varun was the first wheelchair user to do the whitewater rafting on the Ganges, and with Varun's 1/3 of Varun's body is in his control. So Varun, I want to ask you about this particular achievement. What was the motivation behind it, and obviously I want to know that how you felt after it, and what was the feeling when you were in the water and you were doing the rafting? Were there any fears, any inhibitions, or you just took a plunge?
Okay. Right. Okay, this takes me back to the memory of a decade-old adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did this in 2009. Okay.
Yeah.
And if I tell you, I had met with this accident which made me paraplegic in 2004. So it was a big change of life for me, as I was very outgoing, very adventurous, completely independent person in college, and suddenly this happened, and I had to relearn about living my life again,
Right.
how to be there. And I tell you, Rishikesh is a small place. Okay, here, if something happens to you, or if you're on a road, it's if you're on a road on a wheelchair, that is something very big for everyone.
Yeah, like you,
Small
everybody knows
people,
you. Everybody knows you then.
yes, everybody knows me, and the level of awareness that there can be life despite a disability, that's not here,
Yeah.
that's not there. So it's I mean, it's very strange for people to see a person, okay, on a wheelchair going to college or doing that. People have this mindset that okay, this person has a disability, so he should not be out, he should not, he should like be inside, and should not do things which normally people are doing. I mean, that's the general mentality,
Right.
I would say that's only in Rishikesh. Many of the places, since Delhi is very big, it's a very, very big city. So people don't bother, and people are so busy in their lives, people don't bother. Here, there is a, change of mindset of everyone, from a
Right.
person who was absolutely fine to a person who is on a wheelchair. The complete change of mindset. I would say people look at you as, in Hindi, the word is bechara.
Exactly. I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, yeah, you can very well understand that. Though at the same time, people are very supportive as well. Being a small city, so there are people who think good about you.
Yeah.
And again, even thinking good about you makes them overprotective about you. They said, why are you stressing yourself so much by going out, venturing out? So the thought of doing river rafting was to break this image.
Hmm.
That was my big motivation. I had, after my injury,
Yeah.
I completed my studies. I completed my BBA, then I also did my MBA. But still, I was not able to, convince these people that, come on, yeah, I am like you. I can do everything. So, I mean, you can say it was I was immature also at that time, because, come on, it doesn't matter.
No, but
So,
very,
like,
very important point, I guess. And uh, I can completely agree to what you said, and I resonate every feeling that you just I could feel everything that you just mentioned. So if I gave you in my example, even though Delhi is a big city, people don't care and they care at the same time. I will not say people don't care. When you venture out, people do look at you with that bichara look, or they touch their ears and they pray to God or whatever. But uh, I think that happens everywhere. But I think with time we have learned, the people with disability or with some kind of backdrop have learned to live with this, right? And and we carry on with our lives like a normal person. So ऐसा मेरे साथ बहुत बार हुआ है कि जैसे जाता हूँ, कम्यूट करता हूँ कैब में ऑफिस की, तो कोई एकदम ज्यादातर रेगुलर ड्राइवर्स होते हैं, बट कभी कभी कोई नया ड्राइवर आया and who sees me for the first time, so the driver would ask me, सर आपकी लाइफ तो बहुत टफ है, आप कैसे मैनेज करते हो, मतलब आप कर लेते हो सब, आप कैसे करते हो? मैं पूछता हूँ ड्राइवर से, भैया आप एक बात बताओ, आपकी लाइफ में सब सही है? तो ड्राइवर कहता है कि नहीं सर, मेरी लाइफ में ये प्रॉब्लम है, वो प्रॉब्लम है। तो मैं उसको ड्राइवर को मैंने समझाया, मैंने कहा तो भैया जैसे आपकी लाइफ में वो प्रॉब्लम है, मेरी लाइफ में ये प्रॉब्लम है, तो
Exactly.
लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ तो है ही. Nobody's life is perfect.
Exactly. बिल्कुल. You know, the invisible disability is even difficult to cope up with.
Right. True.
Chalo, we'll come to that topic also.
Yeah, we'll come.
Invisible difficulty.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, just in 1 minute, I can say, okay, Rahul, you and me, we have a disability.
Yeah.
Because our disability is visible,
Yeah.
we get so many people who are able to sympathize with us, empathize with us, and actually, be with us. I mean, they can understand that we are going through a tough time.
Yeah.
But there are people, say someone is hearing impairment.
Yeah.
Someone is deaf. A person would look at that person as a normal person. He's walking around.
Yeah.
But what trauma that person who cannot hear, like, okay, I tell you, this is a very personal experience of my wife. Okay, people don't understand what kind of disability that this lady must be going through.
True. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get back to this rafting experience. You got me excited.
Yes.
Okay, so I tell you, so this was, my biggest motivation. I wanted to shed that image. I was a kid at that time, and this entire scenario of disability was new for me. Now it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about me, but that time it mattered. Okay. So I wanted to break this image, and I planned for it.
Yeah.
Did everything, did a practice run, and then I wanted it, and I got in touch with the right people who made me do that. And by God's grace, my family supported me on this. They understood my vision and my thought process behind it. I convinced them I can do it, and bang on, I did it, and did it with a lot of fanfare.
I saw that you have a picture with Hrithik Roshan as well.
So that came just recently.
Yeah.
That happened recently. So this rafting happened. I was in water. It was a wonderful experience, when you're in water, free Ganga. It was, I wasn't swimming, I was flying, I can say. With no chair around. I wasn't limited to my chair. I was flying. It was a flying experience. Yeah.
And I can feel that joy in your voice, Varun.
Thank you. So I did that, completed that, made this national record, Limca Book of Record, and of course many people appraised me for that. And Rahul, after that, the change which I wanted to, the people who looked at me, oh, what happened to me? Now they started looking at me with, eyes wide open. Man, you did a fantastic job. Hats off to you. I want to get a picture clicked with you.
I know.
The same set of people. See, I would say they're bad people. Come on, they're just common people.
Right.
Common people. We are in a different situation. That's what. So that was a change, and yes, it feels good. What I wanted to achieve, I was able to do it, and was able to actually bring a change for myself and people in my city with this sort of disability.
True. And I think that's one of your greatest achievements, Varun, and I'm sure there are many in your lineup, but that was definitely one of your greatest achievement. And congratulations once again for that, Varun.
Yes,
when we talk about people, I do want to touch one more important point here, that office now more than 13 years I've been working in a corporate structure, and I commute to office daily and meet a lot of people, and trust me, throughout my life journey I have met wonderful people in my journey, who have helped me during the school times. I have met some great friends. I have a great family. In office, I've met some great people in office as well, some great friends. And the people who have really helped us, supported us in this journey of life, and who did not look at us as a someone with disability, but who looked at our abilities and you know uh, nurtured those abilities, and supported us with going ahead with in life with them. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Now it's both ways.
yeah.
I would say you don't look yourself as someone who has some kind of problem.
Right.
Firstly, it's your perspective,
Mm.
and people see you the way you see yourself.
True.
So it has to be both ways. You mingle with everyone like a normal person, and people feel comfortable.
Right.
That's what. So it's both ways. It's always both ways. Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you a funny example. And it's very kind of a personal detail that I'm revealing on the interview, but it's okay. A few years back, my so like every parents, my parents too wanted me to get married, and so they created my profile on one of these matrimonial website, and then there was this girl who contacted us through this website. I was talking to her, and then she asked me, can you do this and that, and go out and do this and do that. मतलब मैं थोड़ी देर तक उसके सवालों के जवाब देता गया उनके कि हाँ मैं ये कर सकता हूँ, मैं ये कर सकता हूँ, मैं वो कर सकता हूँ. Then finally I got a little irritated. Not irritated is not probably the right word, but I told her that, see, I just live my life like anybody else. I go out and I party, I go out with friends, I travel different places, I go to office daily, come back. I'm literally living a normal life. So I don't understand why do you have so many doubts कि ये कर सकते हैं या ये नहीं कर सकते आप. But I think that's the perspective, who the people who see us, they see us through a lens, and हमने जैसा आपने कहा कि अगर हम खुद अपने दिमाग में हम नहीं सोचते कि हमारे साथ कोई डिसेबिलिटी है, एंड इफ वी फील जस्ट नॉर्मल एज एनीबडी एल्स, I think that's the biggest achievement
Yeah.
you would have.
Rahul, here I would just like to add, for you and for everybody who is listening, consider thinking of being with a person who has a disability. What you think of, before being with that person is not actually the reality when you start living with that person.
True.
Yeah, because see, in every couple, you see there are problems. Someone has a problem in a back somewhere, so you have to make adjustments. But once you have a connection and there is love and understanding for each other, you don't mind, going and making that extra effort. That extra effort you are not doing for that person, you're just doing for yourself.
Right.
This is what everybody to understand. I've seen like you and other of my friends also who are seeking a companion, a person who has to marry someone with a disability thinks about so many things which don't even exist in real life.
True.
They don't exist in real life, so don't create so many issues in your mind. If anyone is thinking of having a relationship or companionship with a person who has a disability, come and spend some time with that person.
Yeah.
You will realize it's not that difficult. Yeah.
True. And when I was coming to this part, probably later part of the interview, but now since we have touched this, I met you and Sonam, your wife, in that the wedding of a common friend that we attended together, and as I said, it was a wonderful experience meeting you guys. The bonding that you guys have, the way you both complete each other. I would say that and as you said, see. Uh, you know thinking in our mind that we don't have a disability, yes, that's the greatest strength, but at the same time being aware of the limitations that our body has. So if I talk about that, so in that perspective, you and Sonam complete each other beautifully. And that's my next question. What keeps your relationship, both of you, what keeps your relationship going? And I know you guys travel a lot. You have been to many different countries and different places in India as well. So please share your experience, and also please talk about companionship, the version, the definition of companionship in your in your view, Varun. uh, how did it for you and Sonam?
Okay, so I'll start off. I'll give you a little introduction how it all happened.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had arranged marriage, and just we were fortunate. There was some links between her relatives and my relatives. So they told me about Sonam. Okay, I mean it happened both ways. First, I got to know. They said, okay, there's a girl. This is related to that, and she has a bit of a bit. I would say a bit. I mean, she is about 95% hearing impaired. So they said she has this impairment, and but she is a nice girl and that one. So would you like to think and consider? I mean, my first instance was, who am I to reject someone with a disability? Who am I?
Yeah.
I mean, this question, I mean, Venka, of course, I'm very fortunate that you have approached me and somebody has approached me with this sort of proposal. So I said yes. Then I saw a picture of her simply soaking in rain with a smile on her face. Her hands were open, dropped, and her face was a little upwards, and droplets were coming on her face. A picture. My first instance was, if she can be happy in the situation she is, that's all I want.
और आपने ये बताया, अभी आपने ये जब बता रहे थे, you saw a picture of her soaking in rain, and मैं सुन रहा था आपकी बात, and I could just imagine, and मेरे दिमाग में वो रहना तेरे दिल में मूवी का वो सीन चल रहा था जिसमें माधवन looks at Diya Mirza for the first time, dancing in the rain.
I was floored by her smile. That okay, Rahul, you and me, we have a disability. We can understand what a person goes through. So I was just thinking, okay, she has been, with this problem since she was a kid, but she is smiling and enjoying her life. So that was the point. Then again, we went ahead, and I got to know about her. She also got to know about me, and she was to get in a relationship. She was scared. She was a bit scared, and me also was a bit scared. Not about other person. We were about whether I'll be able to give her all the happiness.
True.
Yeah, and she was saying the same thing. So that was a common point. We both had seen life. We had seen the struggle, and that need for a companionship was very, very strong, and we both could relate each other. it all happened, and okay, we started living a life. There were problems with me. There was a mobility problem. She had her problem was, I won't say like this, but in her own manner. But we were able to, adjust with each other, cope up. Just firstly because of the reason we wanted it to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. This is what not happens in today's couples is everyone wants to try. Just okay, let's see if it happens. If it doesn't happen, we go.
Yeah.
No, but here we wanted desperately this relationship to work out.
And I think that's the most important point because the intent. अगर आपकी
Yes.
इंटेंशन है एक रिलेशनशिप को चलाने की या किसी भी चीज को चलाने की इंटेंशन है सही तरीके से, तो आप हमेशा उसको कर लोगे मैनेज किसी भी तरीके से.
बिल्कुल.
बट जहाँ पे आप सिर्फ जैसे आपने कहा कि इन टुडेज टाइम people try their hand in relationship and then they think, oh no, probably this is not working out, and they come out of it. So yeah, I understand where you're coming from. But congratulations to you and Sonam for being together so beautifully and having a wonderful life together.
Yes. See, Rahul, perfection, this word perfection is only in mind.
Yes.
This is not in reality. You make things perfect. You don't get perfect things. And then again, this is your own definition of perfection. For matching every 10 points is perfection. For someone, no, not 10 points, even 2 points. If they match perfectly, that's perfection for me. The complete perfection.
Exactly. True.
Yes. Yeah. So we've had a good time together, and of course, gradually you understand many things. Two different persons who come from different walks of life, you don't gel very well in the beginning. Yes, there are little bit of ifs and buts. थोड़ी नोक-झोंक तो होती है, उसके बिना मजा नहीं आता.
Exactly. वो तो है.
Yeah, तो वो होता है, but we have a very good companionship. We understand each other. We've traveled to Thailand. We have traveled to Singapore. We have traveled to Dubai.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes, Singapore, Thailand were a very good experience because we went there all alone. And
All around. Wow.
all, yeah, as in just both of us,
Yeah.
we had to manage everything. So, and we tried living as a local. जैसे सिंगापुर में हम वो एक experience था कि okay, no private cab, nothing, traveling through public transport because everything is accessible there. Buses में जाना, train में जाना, for me that was an adventure.
Singapore is on my travel list for long, and then I had a plan to travel to Singapore in 2020, but then COVID happened, and but I've heard this from my sister and my mom. They traveled to Singapore a couple of years back, that they have a very good public transport system, and even someone on wheelchair or some kind of disability can travel the public transport.
Yes, Rahul. That's the best part about Singapore.
Mm.
So when you go there, you feel like just like everybody. I mean, for a person who's on a wheelchair, you feel just a part of the crowd. You don't, nobody has to pick your wheelchair, keep it, this and that. You can go yourself in the bus, be there at a designated place. There's a ramp which they take out. You go inside. It's very convenient, and then wherever you have to get down, they again put a ramp and you can go out. Similar as with the metros there. So
Hmm.
traveling becomes very, very easier. Very, very easy. And along with that, every building, every place is so accessible. You feel as if, it's a level playing ground for everyone.
So Varun, the very important thing that you talked about is the level playing field. In the context of traveling, or generally your experience with Singapore. I think that is something which I feel, and I think a lot of people with disability feel in India, which is lacking here. And I know that you have been advocating, this for a long time. I've seen your posts and know some stuff where even in Rishikesh you have been trying for, from the accessibility perspective, you have been trying, your hand at it. So, how's your experience, Varun? Dealing with the authorities. Uh, Response कैसा रहा आपको? कुछ पॉजिटिव मिला?
Okay.
Experience over.
See,
Yeah.
yeah. See, I have been on wheelchair for past 17 years now.
Hmm.
And in these 17 years, I have seen things getting better, this awareness building up. I have seen this. But still, when we compare ourselves, our country, with countries like Singapore, and as a matter of fact, even with countries like Thailand,
Hmm.
we are falling way behind. Way behind.
Yeah.
I have tried, to advocate on to create awareness on this accessibility in my town with all that adventure sports and events records which I have made. And thoda hua bhi hai yahan par. And it was very difficult to convince.
Hmm.
Very difficult to convince the authorities because at that time वो तो सीधा कह देते हैं कि लोग है ही नहीं, कोई आता ही नहीं यहाँ पर ऐसा, तो हम क्यों बनाए.
हाँ.
अब उनको ये बात समझाना कि आप बनाओ तभी तो आएंगे,
तभी तो लोग आएंगे. सही बात है. हाँ जी.
ऑन व्हील चेयर जैसे कि लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल एट त्रिवेणी घाट, मैंने काफी इनको पहले इंसिस्ट किया कि यहाँ पर होना चाहिए. आपको पूरा वर्ल्ड ओवर से लोग आते हैं एंड डिसेबिलिटी वाले भी आते हैं, तो यहाँ पर होना चाहिए रैंप ताकि थोड़ा नीचे तक यहाँ पर. बट नहीं, किसी ने नहीं सुना, कुछ नहीं.
तो मैं जब वरुण, आई थिंक मैं 2 या 3 साल पहले आया था एंड आई वेंट टू त्रिवेणी घाट एज वेल. आई थिंक तब तक तो रैंप नहीं था. तो अब की क्या सिचुएशन है? अब है रैंप वहाँ पे?
Yes, Rahul, I got it made through my own initiative.
Oh, wonderful.
मैंने फंड्स रेज करके मैंने ही बनवाया हुआ है वहाँ पर.
Congratulations, Varun. And फिर तो नेक्स्ट टाइम मेरा जब भी चक्कर लगेगा ऋषिकेश, आई वुड लव टू गो देयर. आई मीन त्रिवेणी घाट ऊपर तो मुझे पता है वहां तक व्हीलचेयर जाती है, बट नीचे जाने के लिए कोई रैंप नहीं था पहले.
Now you can go to the RT place.
Wonderful.
जाके आप करा सकते हो. Yeah.
Wonderful.
But ना, अब करवा दिया है तो so many people come on wheelchair और actually elders इतने आते हैं, उनको ले जाते हैं वहाँ से. तो अब लगता है यार this was really required and चलो किसी ने तो initiative लिया. Well, it wasn't my job. ये मेरा job नहीं था.
Exactly.
ठीक है ये. So likewise, बहुत सारी अभी जरूरत है. दिल्ली में तो फिर भी आपको नजर आता है कि एक्सेसिबिलिटी है, आप मॉल्स में जा सकते हो. बट इन स्मॉल टाउन्स लाइक ऋषिकेश स्टिल बहुत इनएक्सेसिबिलिटी है, बहुत ज्यादा. I mean, there are limited places where you can go, very limited. So I've been advocating, I've told my friends also to come out, नजर आए, सबको problems realize हो. तो यही बात है. So we have to do a lot. India has to come up with a lot of this accessibility.
True. And I think दिल्ली में भी वरुण आपने सही कहा, मतलब accessibility यहाँ पे है, बट इन टर्म्स ऑफ मॉल्स और ऐसी जो जगह है वो ज्यादा एक्सेसिबल है. और इवन सम ऑफ दी मॉन्यूमेंट्स एज वेल, लाइक कुतुब मीनार हो गया या फिर आपका रेड फोर्ट हो गया, दोज आर एक्सेसिबल. बट अगर मैं स्टैंड अलोन स्ट्रक्चर्स की बात करूँ तो यहाँ पे अभी भी वो काफी इनएक्सेसिबल है, या इवन दी सिनेमा हॉल्स विच आर नॉट इन द मॉल आर नॉट एक्सेसिबल. So अभी I think overall from the India perspective, not Delhi or Rishikesh, but from the India perspective, I think we have a long way to go. To even match up to even the countries like Thailand. I'm not even talking about Singapore or Dubai, but even to match up to Thailand, we have a long way to go.
Yes, and on one side we have to appeal to the government to come up with accessibility at every place.
Yeah.
On the other side, I also want to raise voice for people like you and me to come out.
Yeah.
To come out and open so that we are counted, we are there. People realize that we are there and there is a need.
True. Exactly. ठीक है. Thank you Varun for talking about that. अब मैं थोड़ा सा फिर टॉपिक को स्विच करूंगा. So Varun, अभी recently I conducted a poll जिसमें I asked audience की क्या कोई ऐसे क्वेश्चन है, probably a typical question that they want me to ask our guests in these shows. So एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन आया था मेरे पास, और क्योंकि मैं जानता हूँ ये आपका जो इनिशिएटिव है जिसमें हम अगले क्वेश्चन में बात करेंगे, ये उससे बहुत ज्यादा लिंक्ड है. So I want to take your views on it. So the question is, do you believe in miracles, and if yes, then what is the definition of miracle in your eyes?
Okay, first question, do I believe in miracles? Yes.
Yeah.
I believe in miracles. At the same time, I don't depend on miracles.
True.
Okay? But always believe in miracles.
Yeah.
Things happen which are way beyond our understanding.
Yeah.
Which is way beyond our comprehension of life.
Right.
Things happen. Okay, I'll give you a very small example. It's a small incident that happened with me. I went to a very popular shrine of our Jainism. It is Palitana in Ahmedabad. Okay, it's all the way, like the shrines are, it's all the way up hundreds of stairs, and then again the temples are inaccessible. The structure is like that. Okay, so we went on a family pilgrimage to Palitana. So for the initial stairs to go up to the mountain, we took the palki. वो एक palki होती है where people lift you up.
Right.
ठीक है, वो लेकर ठीक है ऊपर तक वहां तक चला गया till the temple is there. Then again there was long line. उसमें भी tokens थे कि जो सुबह आए हैं उनका red token मिला हुआ है, जो बाद में yellow. Then तो likewise आप जब आए हो आपको आपकी turn तब आएगी अंदर जाने की. So for me the challenge was to stand there in sun कि मैं क्यों में खड़ा हूँ, मेरी टर्न आए. And second challenge कि टर्न आ भी गई, then again there are so many stairs inside and it's inaccessible. मैं कैसे जाऊंगा? So मैंने वहीं पे बस ठीक है अपने हाथ जोड़ दिए, गॉड आज मैं यहाँ तक आ गया हूँ, थैंक यू सो मच. I'm just praying from outside. It's not easy, इतना crowd है, इतने लोग हैं यहाँ पर, and it's not possible for me to come inside. You just bless me so that next time मैं आऊँ so मैं सीधा अंदर आ जाऊँ and I can come near you.
Yeah.
So in the meanwhile there were devotees there. They saw me praying outside. तो होता है ना जैसे कई सारे लोग देखा मुझे, कहते हैं अरे क्या हुआ, तुमको अंदर जाना है? मैंने कहा हाँ अंदर तो जाना है बट इतनी लाइन है ये वो. कह कोई बात नहीं, तुम्हें अंदर जाना है, हम लेकर जाएंगे, सबसे पहले इसको लेकर जाएंगे. वन मैन रेज्ड अ वॉइस, कहते हैं आप सब लोग मेरा साथ देंगे? साथ वाले यस देंगे, इसको दर्शन करना है, इसकी भावना, इसको लेकर जाएंगे. सो दैट वाज अ मिरेकल फॉर मी. दे पिक्ड मी अप एंड पूरी लाइन को उन्होंने साइड पे हटा दिया, सबको एज इफ कोई some king or some very big person, minister has come, and everybody was on side and I was like a king ऊपर उठाया हुआ मुझे and सीधा अंदर ले गए, like जैसे मैच कोई विन करता है ना,
right.
जिसको लेकर जाते हैं, it was like that for me. लेकर चले गए सीधा बिल्कुल अंदर, जहाँ के लिए आपकी अगर आप सुबह आके टर्न लेते हो आपको शाम को मिलेगी, आपको तब आएगी. They made me sit there and I was all crying, I was in tears, I had not expected this. So that was a miracle for me. Then I realized we limit ourselves by our thinking that this is not possible. There are powers, there are things which happen beyond our imagination. So never think anything is impossible and always believe in miracles. They happen.
True. And आपने जो बताया ना, मतलब and totally agreed. मेरे साथ एक similar incident हुआ था जब मैं गोल्डन टेम्पल गया था, ये ठीक है अमृतसर. तो वहाँ पे भी ऐसी सेम बाहर बहुत लंबी लाइन होती है, बहुत चल के जाना पड़ता है अंदर तक, जहाँ दरबार साहब हैं वहां तक जाने के लिए, और बहुत लंबा है एंड आप मतलब व्हील चेयर पे अंदर तक नहीं जा सकते. ठीक है, तो ऑब्वियसली दैट इज नॉट अलाउड बिकॉज पिलग्रिमेज, तो वो अलाउड नहीं है व्हील चेयर पे अंदर जाना. तो ऐसे ही हुआ वहां पे, जो सेवादार कहते हैं गुरुद्वारे के अंदर, they came and again they lifted up me from my wheelchair, they put me up and again that palki kind of a setup, उसमें बिठा, they lifted me up and अंदर तक ले गए और जो परिक्रमा कहते हैं वो करवाई. I could pray and प्रॉपर उन्होंने, मतलब वही है कि अगर आप, जैसे हमने पहले वाले सेक्शन में बात करी कि अगर इंटेंशन है कुछ करने की तो वो हो जाएगा. तो आई थिंक दैट इज मिरेकल.
You went there, you didn't go there with this mindset कि आपका हो जाएगा, आपने तो impossible समझा हुआ था ना. हाँ. So it was a miracle for you.
Exactly. और मैंने अपने मैंने couple of years back एक यूनाइटेड नेशंस का इवेंट था दिल्ली में, मैंने वहां पे भी ये बात करी थी कि हम मिरेकल को ऐसा सोचते हैं कि कुछ ऐसा अद्भुत हो जाएगा मेरे साथ कि मैं सुबह उठूंगा, मतलब एज अ किड दो आई यूज्ड टू इमेजिन अ मिरेकल एज अ किड कि मैं सुबह उठूंगा और शायद मैं चलना शुरू हो जाऊंगा और बाकी दोस्तों की तरह क्रिकेट खेलूंगा बाहर जाके, या वो वैसा सब नहीं हुआ. बट over the years in my life I've seen many miracles happening, like a wonderful family, parents, friends, all the support that you have received in your life is nothing less than a miracle. I would say कि life आज तक की एक miracle ही है. तो मैं तो ऐसे ही देखता हूँ उसको कि मतलब किसी एक incident को मैं miracle नहीं कह सकता. I think it's a series of incidents. So Varun, जैसे मैंने एग्जाम्पल बताया, I think miracles are everywhere. It is just that how we perceive things. I think the whole life is a miracle. The whole universe and everything around is a miracle. But it's just that we keep looking for some particular miracles in our life, which is probably not the right perspective.
It's not about big or small.
Exactly.
A miracle is miracle. Whether it's even a small thing like getting up very fresh and having a great day, it's a miracle.
True, very true. I know. All right, Swaran, last but not the least, I want to talk about your new initiative, Sadbuddhi, where you talk about creating inner happiness, self-realization, and how it is all linked to spirituality. So please help us. What is your initiative, Varun, and how are you aiming at achieving these? The output of this initiative.
Okay. See, this came out of my passion only, and in last 17 years, I would say if today me and you also, you have had a very long time of struggle. Today, if we are talking like this, like with a light mind, and like everybody It's because we have realized something in life. We have realized how to be happy despite the problems.
Right.
So, right. This is the biggest realization in life, which I have found. So now this I'm bringing forth for everyone. My experiences of life, how I have lived up to what I am to do. Sadbuddhi is about living a life full of happiness. The Dalai Lama, he said that the only purpose of life is to be happy. Whatever we are doing today, whatever we want to achieve, it's the bottom line is happiness. You want a relationship, it's for the happiness. You want to achieve something, it will earn you money, and with money, what will come? Happiness. The basic underlying motive behind everything is happiness. So with Sadbuddhi, I'm trying to clear this vision of everybody that whatever they are doing, just have this understanding that you have to be happy. If you're entering into a relationship and then you're fighting every day, you're not able to strike a balance. What's the point of it? You entered into a relationship for the sake of happiness. Realize that.
Right.
Yeah. So, Sadbuddhi is this only spiritualization. It's about spirituality. It's about connecting yourself with who you are. There are so many noises around to be like this, to be like that. All these superficial things. Think about life beyond that. What exactly do you want? Who you are? What gives you the maximum happiness? Don't think what the world thinks. What gives you happiness? Think about yourself. What actually gives you happiness? So,
True.
I'll just say, Buddhi is for normal life, for a happy life, you need Sadbuddhi. Right?
Right.
To live normally, you need Buddhi. And to live a happy life, you need a Sadbuddhi, a good mind.
True. And I think a very important underlying point that you made is that the ultimate purpose of life is to be happy. मतलब हम जो भी कर रहे हैं, absolutely everything, चाहे हम खा रहे हैं, लोगों से मिल रहे हैं, companionship, relationships, earning money, everything is for earning happiness in life. So yeah, absolutely. So on that happy note, Varun, thank you so much for joining us on this interview. It's been a wonderful experience talking to you again after a couple of years, and I just hope I get to see you again in person, in Rishikesh, or when you come to Delhi, we'll meet. Thank you so much, Varun, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Rahul. It's been a pleasure interacting with you and sharing my experiences and my thoughts with you. Really.
Same, Varun. And say my hi to Sonam as well. And thank you so much.
Yes, will do. Yes.
All right. Bye, Varun.
Thank you. Bye, Rahul.
Okay.
See you.
Hello, friends. I hope you liked this session. Please keep showing your love as you do always. We'll come soon again with another wonderful human being. Till then, please take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.